Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Final Fantasy V. We're pretty much at the end of the game. We never did get Phoenix. I'm not going to worry about it. We did beat all the optional the super bosses, both Omega and Shinryu. Both of them were actually pretty tough. We got Ragnarok for our troubles, and yeah, we're in good shape. I think Ragnarok, you have to defeat both of them to get it. I don't think it's specifically a drop from Shinryu, but I'm not entirely certain. In any case, let's go in here. Pinwheel. Okay, so yeah, over here, this fight, Gilgamesh is supposed to interfere. If you did all this stuff for it, and like Gilgamesh would like show up and be like, hey, you know, I'm a good guy now, and you know, does some cool stuff, and I'm pretty sure I screwed it up. So I apologize ahead of time because it's actually a pretty cool scene. But I guess we get to fight this guy normally. It's light. I won't let you have it. Okay, let's go Bootguard. Thank you. Let's fight. With these 4 barriers, I am now invincible. Can you defeat me? Seriously, game. Reflects Holy. Not too bad. A lot worse. My invincible barrier! And I have no choice. Have a taste of my real power. Flash! Yeah. Gilgamesh is actually supposed to do this fight for you, but I screwed up the entire thing, unfortunately, because I think it's because I skipped a fight, because I thought I was the one I was supposed to skip. That's okay. At least you get to see how this fight goes normally, I guess. X. Yeah. Oh well. Like I said, it's a cool scene. It has Gilgamesh's music, which is always the best. But, like I said, I messed it up. By the time I found out about it, it was too late. Anyway, this is all just to get a save point. And this should be it. This should be the final battle. I've been sitting on this game for quite some time. It's good to finally get it done. Let's go fight ourselves an angry Splinter. You're late. Wahaha, I finally have it. The ultimate power. The power that will rule the world. The power of the void. Angry tree. I'm going to destroy you fools. First your friends, watch as they're sucked into the void and disappear forever. No worries, we'll wait. E. Wow, they even went after the pirates? It's hardcore. Stop! Wahaha, now why don't you disappear into the void, too? Butts, stand up. Dad. Zeza, Kelgar. And, you. Grandpa, Galoof. Kitty, you picked a bad time to stand up. Alright, off desk. Presenting the 4 Warriors of Dawn. You're late. Butts, Lena, Ferris, Kara, while we hold back the power of the void, defeat him. Only you, the Warriors of the Crystal, can save the world from the power of darkness. Now go. Hit this boss 16 times. You got it. Why did the power of the void disappear? Arg, take this! Father! Father! Come on. Now is the time. Defeat. XDF. 4 Warriors of Dawn. Sorry, go, Warriors of the Crystal. XDF, this is it. I'm gonna punch you in the tree. X-Fight. So this thing has multiple pieces and phases, I think. Alright, he does hit hard. I'm just gonna big guard. Like a true hero. And then hit you for, I don't know, 20,000 damage. Now I'm gonna punch you in the tree. Alright, well, White Wind. Okay, Cat. I know you're adorable and cleaning yourself right now, but you need to get off desk. Well, it survived 16 hits. I'm now hitting it with, 32 times now. The void begins to devour X-Death. Y or WHY. I have the power of the void, and this is really loud. What is void? Arg. I am Neo X Death. I shall erase all memory, all existence, all dimensions, and then I too shall disappear for eternity. 'Cause I think that's what I wanted. I'm not sure anymore. I think this part has multiple pieces on it, so X fight will be a little less effective. But you can also throw money at our problems. Ah, so they still remain targets even after you destroy them. That's a bit annoying. Oh, Giltos will do it. Counterattacks still do a thing. Delta attack! Yeah, that's adorable. He is shaking like crazy. The laws of physics are broken! I have surpassed common sense. Yeah, X-Fight's not doing so good. Oh my ghast! Huh. Huh. Laws of physics are broken! So yeah, he's attacking and all that, it's just I have high evasion thanks to the samurai ability. Just gonna attack. Oh wait, I didn't mean to attack with butts. Oh well. So I might have glitched the game. Because I forgot Lena has a chicken knife. Alright, well we'll see. Grand Cross, huh? Don't know what that did. Oh, it turned you into a zombie. What fixes that? Revivify. Alright, that broke another piece. Two pieces left. One piece left. Medio! That's all of it. And that's game. So yeah, kind of interesting that it had a bunch of fake pieces, so the X-Fight's less effective. But our stats are so high, we're high level, we are strong enough to fight the optional bosses. And Giltos, of course, is really, really strong. But yeah, finally beat the game. This is my first time beating it. In the beginning there was void. Then 4 spirits came together in this void. The crystals were born, and the world was created. Thus, hope gives the earth blessings. Courage lights the flame. Kindness makes the water the source of life. And pursuit lets wisdom ride the wind. When the day comes that void shall again envelop the world, if within people live the 4 spirits, light shall again be born. 4 spirits wandering through void shall once again give birth to light. That is... there is something weird happening with the scrolling here. Like, it just started just cutting itself out. Well, we're in space. Whee! The void hasn't disappeared, even though we've defeated Exdeath. Is it because the crystals are gone? Is the world going to be enveloped by the void? Whee! No, I need those job classes. Hope gives the earth blessings. Courage lights the flame. Kindness makes water the source of life. And pursuit lets wisdom ride the wind. So all the tableau locations are now going to be crystal locations, making the future generations of job classes even harder to get. Looks like everything came back. The world is being reborn. The crystals too. There was still some power left in the pieces of the crystal. I'm so glad. It's because Lena and Ferris and Kara, it's because you projected the crystals so well. But, you too. And Grandpa. And now the wind will return to Tycoon. Yes. Father, Grandpa. Father. And Kelgar and Zeza, too. The world still needs you. It's still too early for you to come where we are. You have done well. Now, back to your world. Whee! Thank you, Space Dragon. Grandpa! A letter's arrived. Sid, Mid, how are you? It's Kara. It looks like we were saved. Somehow now it feels like that battle was all a dream. Since then, I've traveled around to various towns. Things have returned to how they were before. It's so peaceful. The Chancellor Tycoon is in good spirits. But Ferris seems worried about the pirates. Ah! Castle Bale is having problems that there's no one to succeed the throne, you know, besides Kara. Maybe I'll be queen? That doesn't sound too bad. Make the Space Dragon a leader. Butts is in his hometown village now. Until he leaves on a journey again, he'll be with his mother and father. Wow. Oh, by the way, Boko and Coco have had children. They're so cute, you should come meet them. It's been 1 year since then. Lena and Ferris are busy with everything at their castle, and Butts has left on another journey, so I think I'll go to that place where Grandpa sleeps. To that place. If the others come asking you guys about me... No, I'm sure they'll come. Please tell them that I wanted to see them again. Kara, you did swell. You all did swell. butts. Going through all the characters. Final Fantasy VI stole this first. Take that, Final Fantasy V. Lena. Paris. And Kara. If at that moment, if Grandpa had not saved me. The earth, wind, fire, and water are all alive and the world has returned to peace, but I'm still a bit sad. I'm sure now. It's because Grandpa is gone and I've been left all by myself. See you, Grandpa. You aren't alone. We waited days up there. We're here, aren't we? Be happy. Everyone, you've come. Of course, how could we forget about a friend we fought together with? Everyone. Tears don't suit you. Kara, you need to be strong. Philip's gonna laugh at you. Punch more trees. That was kinda weird. Sniffle. You're right. Grandpa is laughing at me. The crystals have regained their power. Now we must protect it. It's like Dad and the rest had protected them. Hey, don't you hear something? Yeah, I hear it. Grandpa's voice. No, the rustling of the trees? The murmur of the water? Flaring of fire? Whisper of the earth? I don't know, but... I can hear it. Yes, something warm. Let's go. There you go. So yeah, pretty good game. It's probably the first Final Fantasy that did the job system correctly. The other job system game was 3, which I'm not going to be playing, which didn't really carry over abilities. You can swap classes and stuff, but you couldn't really carry any abilities over to in other job classes. This one you can actually, you know, once you got enough job points, you can carry stuff over, and if you master the classes, you can combine a whole lot of shit together, which is what I ended up doing towards the end of the game. I went through the majority of the game using blue magic, even to the point of handicapping myself in some aspects. But overall, it wasn't too bad. I mean, the big deal with blue magic is you don't know where it is unless you use a guide, or you're just really, really thorough. But you know, the arrow spells were okay in the beginning. Once you get Aqua Rake, you can definitely do some pretty good damage. Some of the spells are really expensive in the early game, so you kind of need to take advantage of ethers or just go use tents a bunch. And you don't really get a healing ability until unless you count Vampire, until you get White Wind. And White Wind is a little limiting because it's based off your current HP. So if everyone's wrecked, it's not really that effective. Most of the blue spells range from useless to really good. Big Guard, of course, is one of the best ones, but you don't get it till practically the end of the game. And then once I kind of got the blue magic stuff going, I kind of just messed around with other things. I pretty much didn't use... I used a little bit of black and white magic as a red mage, but beyond that I pretty much didn't touch it. I didn't... I only used time magic for one particular blue magic gain. Same thing for wall. I used a wall, I think, to get one of the blue magics as well. I didn't use summons at all. But that's kind of the fun thing about this game, is you can kind of make whatever build you want, and they can, for the most part, work. Obviously, I kind of went crazy with the X fight and the dual wield plus X fight combos, which, you know, you attack 8 times, do crazy amounts of damage. Definitely takes advantage of the fact that you can get a bunch of legendary weapons and just equip all of them. The optional bosses they're heavy hitters. I think the biggest issue with them is the fact they get healed by Holy, and most people will probably have a Holy weapon equipped, and it just catches them off guard. But beyond that, though, it was all about just being patient and waiting for an attack to happen, and then popping White Wind and then countering. And that's kind of just what I did the entire time. Like I said, I missed... I mean, there's a few things I missed. There's an item you can get by just going around the world with the Chocobo. It has to be a regular Chocobo, and you can talk to that guy in Mirage, and he'll give you an item. I believe you can actually steal that item from a different monster, but I didn't really need it. We were so geared up, it was kind of ridiculous. I do like the freelancer mechanic if you do take advantage of masteries. Obviously, if you know what stats go with what class, you can. There's only a few you really need to master if you want to max out your stats. I think there are some hidden classes you can get, but I don't know if it's in this version of the game. I mean, there's like things like Gladiator and Sage and some other nonsense. So I probably missed some other things I was supposed to get, but I'm not too worried about it. I kind of got my fill of the game. It would have just been me running around doing more X fights, which, I mean, I didn't mind too much at the end of the game, because there wasn't really much else I wanted to build as far as characters were concerned. So, yeah, overall it's pretty good. I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will say, playing through, look at all that, level 59, and all these abilities. I mean, most of the characters had similar abilities. I didn't care about butts, so I kind of just left them for a while, but since I was grinding up freelancer stuff anyway, I kind of went ahead and got him things like Guild Toss and all that, just to kind of give him some stuff to do. Stealing is a pain in the ass in this game, and I probably would avoid doing it for the most part. I mean, there's some good items you can get, but honestly, it's just not worth the hassle. But, yeah, I do. It's a pretty good game. I will say, though, after playing so many of the Final Fantasy games, the plot is not great. The stories are just awful. It's just kind of... It's like schlock, I guess. But it's alright. I mean, honestly, I don't really play these games for the story, and most people play it for the mechanics. Like, you know, materia systems, or, you know, skill orbs, or what was it called? The sphere grid. There's all sorts of little fancy little mechanics, and I believe the MMO has its own little mechanics about job switching and all that fancy stuff. But, yeah, like I said, as overall, I enjoyed it, so I'm kind of glad it's finally over, though, because I've had some of these videos laying around for quite some time. As for what I'll probably be doing next, I think I'll be focusing mostly on Touhou Ginso Wanderer for a while. I have a backlog of those videos, and so popping five a week won't be too bad. That, and I do want to play more of it. I do have another game in the works that I was starting on, and then I switched games. So I'll be introducing that sometime later. It'll be another RPG, of course, but yeah, I mean, most of this information will be useless depending on when you guys actually see this video. But yeah, like I said, I do like games that get you lots of things like jobs and job skills and stuff. I don't mind the grinding in those aspects, because I just like it does get you stronger things over and over. I will say some of the job classes are a bit lacking. I mean, you might do them just to get an ability here and there, but other than that, it's kind of meh. That's what probably makes things like for Job Fiesta or randomizers a little bit more, make the game a little bit more interesting, kind of force you to use jobs you never used before. I consider doing it for Job Fiesta, but I think I'm going to take I think I'm good with this game for now. I might come back to it to do a 4-job Fiesta, but for right now I think I'm going to leave it be. Alright, well, that's all the characters. What do you got for me, game? Probably the weirdest the end I've seen in all the games. There we go. Usually the Final Fantasy games don't have stingers, so I think we're good to go. So, I am the Depressed Eeyore. This was Final Fantasy V. We did it, everyone. See you guys in the next game.